Good evening. I'm Enarida Flor and welcome to Churikua. It's incredible to mind that the incomprehension to an event has a turning point. There are events that can happen to any of us and we never reach the point to understand at its time, later, or even thought. Never. We are so fortunate when we don't realize when this happens, because once you know the truth, it becomes painful and unbearable. I remember really well when I was pretty little. My mom carried me to the kindergarten. The little memories I have from that time are stunning enough to let me share with you the story. As any child, we enjoy doing activities that the teacher was asking us to do, and how we were working and playing. All that turned into a tragedy when a classmate, from whom I don't remember his name and that I still don't want to ask either. I will call him Hugo in order to do it easier. It was time to finish school, and meanwhile, we were waiting for the time to be picked up by our parents. Hugo said goodbye to all. He was bothering us with the idea that he wanted to eat ice cream from those that are selling it in the corners of the streets close to the school at the time it ends. But that day, the teacher carried Hugo to his mom, as always, and she stayed talking with her mom. He put down on his mom's hand and took her money purse. Then he started running. A truck that was really enormous. Maybe from those that brings merchandise from a truck that was really big. Maybe from those that carry merchandise to stores, uh, selling water or gas containers. The truck ran over him. I saw all that. I was very scared. I screamed with all my strength and energy. After all that, I cannot remember more. Maybe the impact and the stunnedness didn't allow any of the witnesses of the trial to stand unquestioned. Nevertheless, I had another memories from when it was my last year of school at kindergarten. Hugo came back. Mom was waiting for Dad to pick us up, so we stayed in a park close to the school playing. Suddenly, Hugo asked me to play, and because we were there, we started playing and having fun. I remember that at the time it was cold, but Hugo had short pants with suspenders and without any sweater. I asked him if he was cold, and he said that he was okay. I touched it and it was pretty cold. But I gave him my scar, at least. But at the time I did that, my mom pulled me truly and told me, time to go. I didn't understand what was going on, but that same situation was being repeated every time mom was waiting for that, without missing the point that happens just in counted times. Of course, in those ones that was taking longer to pick us up. Last time I saw Hugo, he far away from me, such as knowing that we won't see each other again. He hugged me, and at the distance he said goodbye, waving his hand. I saw him running and getting into an empty tree. It was weird when I asked Mom, who was astonished about what I told her. Of course, I saw all that, and she told me it was much better to not invent events and that it was better to continue our way home. Some days ago, I ran into a classmate from there. His mom was a teacher there. We talked about all that and realized that it was more difficult to ask an explanation to my mom than to his. According to that, his mom told him, such as mine, that she pulled him away from the games at the time of seeing his child playing with no one, with something ethereal and that didn't exist, with a cold sensation every time that happened. There is no doubt that Hugo, since his accident, doesn't rest in peace. Or maybe he does. Nevertheless, we are from those that played in their childhood with a ghost.